Okay, today I'm going to be doing a video about, it's okay, about my duck. She's wet, so I can tell she was just for a swim. She is Indian runner duck, and she is the only duck I have right now because her mate Adam actually ran away. So today I just went out and got some minnows for Eve, so she has some live food to eat, and I'm gonna jump in the pool right now. She's really funny to watch eat the minnows. She probably won't for a while right now, just because she's happy to be swimming. Oh, actually, no, there she goes. When she eats them, you can see a big bulge go down her throat. And when we get bigger ones, you can really see it. But right now, Eve is my only duck, which is not optimal, because really ducks are a herd animal, and they should be with at least one other duck. But she had a mate, his name was Adam, and I was teaching the border collie Izzy how to herd with them, which honestly scared them way too much. Their little hearts would be beating really fast and they wouldn't want to come out of their coop. She's just a little bit too crazy for them right now. I think she needs to get some energy out of her before she learns how to herd with the ducks. Or maybe there needs to be more ducks in the herd so they're not so afraid. But one day she came down here to go herd them, and she pushed them too far away. She actually pushed them over there, and they flew up into the woods. And Indian runner ducks are not supposed to be able to fly. They are not even supposed to be able to get their feet off the ground. Maybe a little flutter, but these two could fly. They flew up to the top of the treetops, and they were gone for about 3 days. Then one morning at 5 o'clock, Eve over here started yelling outside my window, and it was a very loud call that woke me up. And so I came outside and I held her and I looked for Adam for a while, but I couldn't find him. And for about a week and a half or 2 weeks, every morning at 6:30, she would call for Adam for about 30 minutes, and I would come out here and sit with her for about 30 minutes so she didn't feel so lonely. And then if I had time, I'd come out again in the afternoon. It's been a week since she's called for Adam in the morning, and now she's really nice. Before, when we had Adam, she was not the nicest duck. They would run away from me and do everything in their power to get away from me. But now she's obviously fine with me being here. I think she realized that I'm not going to leave her, and that I'm just going to keep on feeding her minnows and bread in her pool and make sure she's safe. She's really a sweet duck. We will give the horses grain, and she'll come running to go see what they got fed and see if she can eat any. She's really mowing down on the minnows right now. Yeah, the first time I got her minnows, I didn't see her eat minnows until there was only 2 left. So I didn't actually know that she was eating them. But obviously right now, she's loving it. Oh, she pooped. Something that's really cool about Indian runner ducks is that they stand upright. Most ducks stand like this, and then they waddle like that. And Indian runner ducks stand upright. They look like a little person that someone cut the arms off. They look like they're missing an appendage, really. And they run. They don't waddle. Oh. Yeah, she's really cool. And it is 40 degrees right now. Although it doesn't feel like it, it feels like it is like 20 degrees right now. And she's still obviously having a grand time. And I did put her in the pool so she could see that she had minnows. But before I got here, she was walking back from her pool to go back inside. So it's obviously not too cold for her. And she'll swim all of the winter. And this right here is a tank de-icer, which is where all of the minnows are hiding under because it's nice and warm. So that keeps it so we don't get much ice in here. And when it does ice up, I just pick the ice out with a pooper scooper. Oh, bye. With a pooper scooper and get it out of there for her. Let's see if I can get Eve, come here. Eve, what are you doing? So, as you can see, she's quite small. She has these blue eyes, or maybe they're gray. They look pretty blue. And she's got a really strong neck. You'll be surprised with how small their necks are, how strong they really are. And the bottom of their beaks are really soft, and her favorite place to be pet is right under her chin, like a little dog. But I think I'll demonstrate her flying, because everywhere that we looked online said that Indian runner ducks can't fly. They just can't do it. But she can fly very well. She can turn herself around. She can land. She can fly better than a chicken can. So I don't know. I don't know if she's special or what. Or if, I don't know. I did not get her when she was a baby. I got her when she was just a little bit smaller than this. She had all of her adult feathers. She had no down left. Her and Adam did go through a little, her and Adam did go through a little bit of crap. Her and Adam did molt a bit right before winter, and she's got a thicker, feathery coat per se. She is very warm. I think she's much hardier than the chickens are for the winter, because the chickens have all of the skin around their eyes, their wattle, and their crown, and then they have their scaly feet. So they actually get really frostbitten over the winter, and you just have to let their frostbitten comb fall off. I've seen people put Vaseline on it, but I don't know how that works. I know we've had roosters that just completely lost their crown and their wattle, or like the ends of their wattle. She's kind of happy right now. She's making little noises. But I haven't had any problems with her being cold. Obviously, because she's still swimming and she's still going out, and she'll go out into the snow and just lay down. I think it's to keep her little red toes warm. But yeah, her feet are close to the touch. Again, she was just swimming, so that probably has something to do with it. But a lot of times I come out here and she's warmer than I am. so I have no worry. And her house is one of these blue barrels. One second. Her house is one of these big blue barrels, and then she has another small blue barrel inside of that, and then it's completely surrounded with wood chips to hopefully insulate it and keep it warm. And then she's also inside the horses running. And even I would come out here in the morning and it would be 40 degrees out, and I'd come out. It's okay, honey. It's okay. She wants to go inside. I'll put her in there for now. And I would come out in shorts and a t-shirt, or shorts and a sweatshirt, and I'd sit right here and hold her with some food, and I would not be that cold. It's nice and warm in here because it doesn't get any wind, and this is just another layer of protection. She's got tons of feathers. She hunkers down in there, and she does quite well. Normally when I go to pick her up, I put my hand in there, she turns and sets herself on my hand, and I pull her out. This last time I pulled her out, I think she thought I chased her in here because she was just coming back from a swim, and I tried to go grab her, put her in there, and she was not having it. I'm going to set up the tripod so you can see her fly, and then I think I'll end the video there. So, here I have her. I'm just going to throw her up in the air towards her running. Hi, honey. And hopefully she flies over there and doesn't prove me wrong. But I've been standing over at the house and just let go of her, and she flew over here. So, let's see. Mazie is over there, so hopefully she doesn't get scared away by Mazie. Ready? Yeah. She looked at Mazie like, "Cat, don't come over by me. I can fight you." Mazie, move. And here's Mazie the cat, who isn't really happy that I'm holding her. She wants to go be hunting. This is prime hunting time for her. But I'm going to end the video here. Okay, bye, Mazie. Alright, that's all about my Indian runner duck Eve.